This recording is started. Participants are fine. Text I have already written starting. So yes, so we were here. We wanted to add another member, another user into the owners group. Members, actually, it's a special terminology also for these sites, members group. So I'm saying user. We want to add another user into owners group. Okay, how we do that? Click on new, click on add users to this group. This time we are adding user number 94. If not sure, I will go back and test which type of rights user number 94 has. User 94. Check now. None. Good. So we are going to add user 94 into owners group. This is owners group. New, add users to this group. User 94. Okay, so user 94 is now here, member of the owners group. Now we go back and log in as user 94. We can do the same thing then into the same browser, log out this one and not clear the history and log in again with a new user. But I found easy just to install another browser and go into that one. This is my other browser, and I will just log in to office.com. And this also needs clear the history. This is logged in already with user 103. Okay, I click on this one somewhere, go to settings and clear the history. Somewhere should be here. If not obvious, I'll just go and search. So it should be somewhere a search item history. This is the history. Okay, and I want to clear the history. Yeah, clear browsing data. Click on this one, browsing history, all things, clear data. Maybe I have to do it once again after logging out all my users. And this one, I will just sign out. It is signed out, and I will clear once again. Settings, history, clear history, clear data now. It's cleared, history, settings, and main page, main tab now. I want to log in as user 103. No, I want to log in as another user. Which account do you want to sign out of? Oh, sorry, it's still asking about signing off. Okay, sign in. Sorry, but we are having trouble signing in. What is this? Anyway, whatever is this, I just go back and log in to office.com. See what happens. I want to sign in with a different username. My gosh, it goes again to user 103. Okay, maybe I have to close the browser and then start it once again. Use different account. Oh, I got to use different account. Use another account. No. Yes, this one. I will just change the name. User 94. Next. Password. Okay, save it. Come on. Yes. Now this guy is logged in. as user 94. Now I want to go to that folder especially. I will go back and get the link from there, or I will share that one. I go to that site. This is my site, and this is my library that I want to see if that user 94 has permissions in this one, or if he has not. So how this will work, either I share or I just get the link from here. Control C, go back to my user 94, and here I paste the link of that folder. See, he has the access directly to this folder, no permission required. Now I will create a document by user 95 to make sure that yes, he has complete access on this one. New document. This time I just create an Excel workbook to make it a little different, and I can write anything here. Document created by user 94. Oh my gosh. Those. Select a label first of all, and now I can add it. Document created by user 94, and I will add this into the name also. Document created by user 94.xlsx. Just saved already. Okay, so I will just close this document and see if it is created into the same folder, into the account, into the website that I have opened as an owner. I just close this document. Yeah, document is here, created by user 94. Now I just minimize this window and this window and this one also. And this is my own window. See, yeah, now this folder has already user 94. Maybe I can open it once again to make it exactly obvious that I just close this document library. And I want to go back, but this okay, this is my Office 365 main page. This is my Outlook. This is my Office 365, sorry, Admin Center. And this is my SharePoint Admin Center. And then this is my special folder permissions. I will just go once again, click on the site, and click on my library that I want to see, this library, document library for week 5. And here should be, yes, see the document file is here, document created by user 94. So user 94 has rights for this folder, rather now, because he is already added into the owners group. Okay, now we will test still another group, that is visitors group only, and we see what type of permissions they will get. Okay, so I am just going to, I'll just close this one, and I close this one also. So now I have only this list of the sites. I click on the site once again. Now I'm on this site, and especially I go to this library, and into the library I can see some here should be somewhere the settings or site content, and this library settings, permissions. Now I want to add one user to visitors group. Visitors group has only read access. So we test this one now. Click on visitors group and add a user to this group. User 99 is already there. 96, 5, 4 are already used. I will add user 93. But sorry, I'll go back and confirm that user 93 has any rights already or not. Okay, right click. Sorry, I'll try to check permissions. Check permissions. 93. Let me see if the system found. No, cannot find like this. The user 93, and it will find. Check now. Has no permissions. None. Okay, I close it. Go to visitors group. Add users to this group, and I will add user 93. User 93. So now user 93 is a member of the visitors group. Now we will log in as user 93 and see what type of permissions SharePoint will assign to him. So I go to my next browser and see if this one goes right away to the new user or it needs also the clear history. Office.com. This one also is going to the previous user, that is user 104. I will sign out and I try without. Which account do you want to sign out? Yeah, this one, user 104. Close all the browser windows. Okay, all the browser windows are closed. Just this one was open, so I have closed that one also. Now go once again. Office.com. Sign in. Oh, 104 was already there. No, we don't want to use 104. Use another account. I want to use user 93. Sorry, 93. Let me just see if I have added user 93. Yeah, user 93 is now in the visitors group. So I'm trying to log in as user 93. Yes, now I'm logged in as user 93. And I will like to go to that specific folder. How I will get that information? Either I will share or I will just take the link. I just click once again to go to the site, go to my doc library, this one, and I get the link, address, URL, paste here the URL, and I see, yes, this guy can go there. But this is a visitor, so has only read permission. Let me see. It doesn't say anywhere. It's only he has read permissions. Let's try. Okay. Document created by user 94 and 5 is here. Okay. Let's click on this document. Yes. See, he has only the view permissions, not the edit permissions. This icon, we know that. Yeah. If we like, we can click on this one and reconfirm this thing. First of all, the system will ask about, yeah, see, this is viewing only. So I can view it. I cannot edit it. Let me try to write something. A, B, C. No, it's not saying writing anything. Read only. It says read only. So he has only viewing permissions. He was added as a visitor. This username, user number 93, was added as a visitor to this folder, especially actually the visitor of the site. Okay, so I close this document. This folder is here. What I'll do, I'll try to create one document. If he creates, do we see over there, is able to create, or what happens? See, he does not have a new link here. Synchronizes there, add a shortcut, export to Excel, Adobe sign in, automate, integrate, what else? Alert me, our documents, what else we can do? No, he cannot create, right click, no, that doesn't work. So he does not have a permission to create a document into this folder because he's a visitor. He has no rights to create a document. Let me go to some other documents folders. If he can make a mess into, let's see what type of permissions he has. My book list, this was another thing. This is a list. Okay. New document library 01, this one. Here is a document. Let me try to delete this document. He's logged in as user number 104. My goodness. I have logged in as user number 93, but Microsoft is surprising. What is here? User 93. And on the other page, he is logged in as user 94, 104. Okay, I will log out it, then log in once again. Sign out. I will check other sites also, other browsers also. This one is also logged out. Okay. Sign in once again as user 93. Stay signed in. Yes. Okay, so this page is logged in with user 93. Now I am going to another one. And here I want to I will just take the address once again to make it sure. Is this my folder? I'll go once again. This is my folder that I want to try. This is its address. Go back to make sure this is, sorry, not this one. Here. It's user 93. And here, let me click and check carefully what it says. Yeah, see, here comes the problem. He gives another user to access this page. Sign in with another account. Okay. 93. Yes, now it is 93. Okay. Here, Now he is user 93 and user 93 was added as a visitor. So now I try to see what I can do with this document. I can open, preview, share, copy, manage, download, automate, copy, but can I delete it? No, I cannot. Because visitors cannot delete the documents. He can open and read it, but he cannot delete it. Let's try. I just select this one, click delete on my keyboard. Nothing happens. And in the menu, we don't have anywhere a delete link. Once selected, this cross, let me see what this cross does. Nothing. It will not delete this item because this guy, user 93, is only a visitor. Naturally, he should not have the right to delete any document. Let's click on this one also. Let's see if he can add it. He can preview, he can open in browser or in app, but he cannot add it, and the changes, if even he is able to add it on his own system, he will not be able to propagate back, save back the changes. Okay, how we will confirm that? Let me just click here and open. First of all, open in the browser. Document is opened, but it will show it's only viewing this document. Editing is disabled already. Open in desktop. Let's see what happens. Open in desktop. Open Excel. First of all, it will ask me to log in, or I don't know what will happen. Yeah, it will ask for the login. Sign in. Type the email of the account you would like to use to open. Okay, let's log in with the same account, user 93 at COMP3121z.on Microsoft.com. Next. Sorry, another account from let's say already signed in on this computer. Okay. I cannot log in with that account, and I also cannot open this into this Excel. So we have seen you can close this file now. Try launch once again. No. It will still ask for the login, and the login will not be accepted. Okay, so I just close this one. So this user 93, is a visitor. He cannot create a document. See here, we don't see any link for new documents creation. Right click does not work. If we go here, we don't see delete, we don't see edit. So he is a visitor. Okay, so these things we were confirming that we have confirmed already. Let's go back to our PowerPoint slides and see what we have covered. Create the, yeah, we have done that also. When we were only having no permissions, we need to get permission access permission. And then I tried the folder. If he is visitor, he cannot edit the documents. He can just view the documents. We have already tested that. If user 103 or any user is an owner, he reaches to the home page and also is owner, so he has a full control in this document library that we have seen already. So here we have the picture number 4. There we want to prove that user 103 has full control in this document library, and he will have the delete option also. So I will go back and show you a picture similar to this one, and also save this picture in the other example slide. This one, user 103, sorry, user 93 is a visitor. So not this one, user 103. Oh, so this one has also changed. Okay, we want to log in as any user that is an owner. So we'll go back and solve our problem from here. And we go to the owners group and see whoever is member. User 103 and user 94, they are owners. Of course, MS also, but I will find user 94 or user 103 and see what rights he has. So this one is user 93. This one is user 103. Yeah, we have seen that 103 is also one of the owners. 103 is one of the owners. So I click on the document and see what type of rights he has. Click on this menu and see he has delete also. Delete option also, because he has full control on this one. He can open and edit also. In the browser, he can open it and he can edit it. We can just test that also. Click here. Okay, so I just save it. Oh, it's already saved. Yeah, see, saved already. And we can just go back, close this document. Document that was named by document created by user 95 now should have another line into this document. If I go back to my website, go back to folder doc library week 5, document that was created by user 94. I open this document and see, sorry, not this one, user 95, no, maybe another document library. Yeah, this one, created by user 95. Now he has the line added by the user 103. He is an owner. Okay, so I just close the document. What I was trying to prove that here, sorry, yeah, user, which user he is 103, and we have seen already that he is an owner. So he has the complete access on this document. He can delete also, he can add it, he can do all these things. So I just open this menu and take a picture. And here we will show you he has the delete option also. So I'm going to add this picture here. This is username, and on this one we have delete permission also. User 103 has full control in this document library. Okay. So this is our picture number 4. Recording is working. We have 29 minutes recording yet, and mic is working, sharing is working, participants window is fine, and chat window is also fine. So we continue. Right now, I will just describe the summary that what we have done in this recent picture exercise, that we have added 3 users to our 3 different groups. Those groups are here. If we just go back 1 level, we can see members group, owners group, visitors group. So we can add users into these groups and they get rights defined for these groups. Members can add it, owners have full control, visitors have only read access. This is one way of giving access. The other way is directly any user can try to log in and then send a request, and then owner can permit the request and also he can set his access level, whatever he wants to give him. And the fourth method is also there, that we can create a new group. And then we can add whichever members we like to give rights for that group. And then we can assign permissions to that group especially. We have that way also. If we have many users, those have similar permissions that need to have similar permissions, then we can create a new group. If we does not satisfy with these requirements are not met with these groups, members, owners, and visitors, we can create a new group and give permissions to this group and add our users to the new group. We will try that one also. If we will see. So this exercise, and next we have, we can assign the permissions to the group. We can create a new group and assign permissions to this group and add a user or any users to this group. They will have all the permissions. Those are assigned to the group. So we can go back and create a group, then add some users to that one. This group is already there, readers group 1 by Muhammad. I just create another group that will only have readers access, just to show the functionality that we can create our own groups also and allot them, assign them permissions. How we'll do that? We go here, sorry, we are already here. So manage parent, and here we can create group. Give the group a name, readers group, any name that we like, readers group for week 5. So we know this group we have created right now, readers group for week 5. What permissions this group will have? Who can view the membership for the group members? Who can edit the membership of the group owner? Allow request to join or leave the group, no or yes, whatever we like. For example, if it is a general group, it's a readers group, we can say yes, anybody can enter. Of course, our members can only enter, not the people who are not already member of our organization, user of our organization. They will not be, of course, join this group. Auto accept requests. If we have many members that we are expecting will join, we can say auto accept request. Otherwise, we can leave it no. Then each request, when somebody will join, come to us as an email, then we can allow or deny. But I just click yes. So automatically they can join. And send members request. If we say no, then which email we want to get the request. Choose permission level, which level we want to assign to this group. Here we have permission C, full control, or design, or edit, or contribute, or read, or restricted view. Can view pages, list items, and documents. Documents can be viewed in the browser but not downloaded. This group, if we like this permission, and we can create our own permission levels also. I have created these 2. I'll show you shortly another time that we can create our own permission levels and we can assign those also. But right now, we just click anyone that we want to try. That this group will be readers group, so we can click this can view pages and list item and can download documents also. Create this group. Now the group is created, readers group for week 5, but still has no one in the membership, only the MS, because he's the owner of the group. So we can add new users to this group, just like before, add users to this group. I will like to add user number 92, but first I will see if user 92 has other rights already or he does not have any other rights. So then we can make sure that we can check permissions here. User 92. Yeah, he does not have any permissions right now. So user 92, I will add into the new group that was created. This here, it doesn't show up here. Let me just refresh. Maybe it will come. Otherwise, I will go back and get this one. Yeah. Readers group for week 5. I click on that one and add a user into this group. Add users to this group. User number 92, I want to add here. User 92 is here. Now he is the member of readers group, and this group already has permissions, read permissions, and they can download also. These are special read permissions, they can download also. Okay, now we try this user. We directly have not given any permission to user 92, but we have included him into a group that has read permissions. Let's log in as user 92 and see what happens. This is user 93, so I will sign out. Yes, so I close this page, this tab, and first tab is also signed out. User 93 is signed out. Now we sign in again. We don't want to use this one, 93. We want to use 92. Sign in with another account. 92. Next, ask the password. Yes, we save for it also. Now we are logged in as user 92. What we want to try that on our document library, he has read permissions or he does not. We go back, see if I can access my document library, and in this document library I want to test my user 92. This is here. I just paste the link and see what happens. User 92, yes, it's good now. I want to try user 92, that he should have read permissions on this folder. See here, we have added also. This is user 92 or which one? This is user 92. He has added permissions also. Let me go back and try that what type of permission this user 92 has. I go back here. Sorry, here, but a different page. Here, user 92. I just go back and check permissions. User 92. Check now. He has only read permissions given by the readers group for week 5. It looks nice, but why he has done edit permissions? Let me try edit. He should have only read permissions, not the edit permissions. I'm surprised that he is logged in as user 92. Yes, he is logged in as user 92. Okay, let's try to edit this one. Yeah, he can edit. This is surprisingly, he has here the permission to edit something. Okay, let's try to go back to the document library. Which site is this one? Oh, this is another site. Yeah, now this is another site. I want to go to another site and then see his permissions. Okay, which site, especially which document library I want to go? I want to go into this library. It's here. Control A, Control C, which type of permissions he has. Then we will see, because in that site, I have probably created him or added him into another group. But I want to especially go to this folder and see what types of rights he has. This folder that we have two documents, 94 and 95, created by user 94 and 95. And what types of rights he has in this one, let me just reconfirm, is user 92, yes. And he should have only read permissions. Let me see. If I click the menu, he can download. Yeah, see, he cannot delete here. He cannot delete, and he can open, but here we don't see edit. We open in the browser and see what happens. See, it's open, but it should be, it's editable. No, I'm clicking here and I cannot edit it. So it's working because that site was a different site. This is the site that we have given him the permissions. This folder especially. So for this folder, when we go to this folder, logged in as user number 92, then he has only read permissions. Just closing this document. And here we have this folder where this user has only read permissions that we were going to try. Okay, so create a group. Yes, if we have many users with the same requirements, we created the group like this. We have given him the read permissions and then the list of the users who was added into that group. And then we logged in with that user. Before I was trying with user 104, but then this time with my class, I tried with user 92. And we reached the main page. Then we tested with our document folder, especially, and user 104. or user 92 that we tried right now is a member of readers group, so he cannot edit the documents in this document folder that we have tried just right now. This user 104 is also only in readers group. That's another group actually. And we have created another group that is also a readers group only. We have given it permissions for readers, and we have added user 92 in that group. We can read a little bit details on this SharePoint site permissions topic onto this link. I have copied the link here and you guys can read it. Here just I want to note one point, that associated sites from the hub site does not get the permissions as inheritance. The permissions are not passed through to the associated sites. Why I'm talking about this? Because in the sub sites, the permissions were passed down, inheriting from main site to the sub sites. But in the hub sites, each site, hub site or associated sites, they have their own permission. The permissions are not propagated or associated to the or given to the associated sites. Yes, and we can read also that permission. Now we talk about custom permission levels. We can create also custom permission levels, and we can assign that levels to any of the groups or to any of the user. So we can create custom permission levels also. We will see in a minute how we do that. It's not very difficult, just easy. I'll show you. This is, sorry, not this one. This window, this one. Actually, my window where I'm logged in as MS the owner of these sites. So when we are there, we go to permissions, SharePoint permissions, and there we have our link permission levels. Okay. So we go to permission levels and click on it and see, we reach here, and here we have a link, add a permission level. Here we can add a new permission level also. Then we can select our own permissions into that level. And I want to show you, we just add a permission level. I will give it a name, restricted view permission level 3. Control C. Add a permission level. Control V. This already exists. Yeah. Okay. So I give it 3. Now here is a long list of the permissions that we have here, and they're very interesting. Lot of control, and we have to we have no time to test all of them. So I will just test the group of 4 permissions. That is really interesting, because if we allow that 4 permissions only, this will be a group, a permission level that will allow them reading, but will not allow them even downloading the documents. So this is a little interesting level. So I have created that. You guys can read yourself. It's a long list. It will take like maybe more than one class if we try to all these permissions. But the idea is the same. I will show you. And these are especially, if we try to remember from here, we see about viewing. See, view items. This is list permissions. I will click on view items. View items. And there will be one more, view application pages, view forms, views and application pages, enumerate lists, these two. Maybe if I try this one, see what happens. This one, manage list, no. Override list, no. Add items, no. Edit items, no. Delete items, no. View items, yes. View items in the list and documents in document library. I want to allow this group only view the items and approve items, no. Open items, view the source of the documents that server-side file folder handlers, probably no. View versions, no. Delete versions, no. Create alerts, no. View application pages, okay. And in this group, view pages and open, it's probably already selected when we select these two, because it needs to be in the site permissions. View pages and open, allow users to open a website, list folders and order of access items inside that container. Otherwise, they will not be able to exercise these two rights also. So only these four rights. In the personal permission, manage personal views, no. Add, remove personal web parts, no. Update personal web parts, no. So these four rights, and we see their behavior. Open and view pages from the site permissions, and view application pages and view items from list permissions. Let me just, give me a minute, please, students. Okay, so we are going to create this new permission level. I'll click on create. And in a minute, we have another restricted view permission level 3. And now we can assign this level wherever we like. For example, let me just try to create a group or any user add to link with this level and see what behavior that user or groups will have. We have tried until user 92. So I can try user 91, or we can create another group and then add the user into there and this level also. So I directly go to the user 91. I will go back and try to see what permissions already are possible for user 91. Check. User 91 has no permission right now, especially for our this site and this document library that we want to test. User 91. Okay. So I go to, now what else I have to do? I grant permissions. I want to grant permissions. Invite people who, this is already site for, this site is already shared with user 99, user 95, user 94, and 7 more. So now I want to try user 91. Okay. And also I have now show options, that which options I want to give to this user 91. Click here, send an email. Okay. And Do I want to give members? Do I want to give him readers group? Do I want to give him this one readers group, or owners full control, or visitors, or any of those? I want to assign restricted view permission level 3 to this user number 91. And I know there are only 4 permissions allotted for this permission level. So now we see what happens to this user number 91. I just click on share. It's like a saving. And here we will see, if we refresh, the list should have also user 91. Yeah, see, user 91 is here. He has restricted view permission level 3. And if I click on check permissions now, remember before we checked that user 91 does not have any permissions. Now we go back again and click here user 91 and see what permission he has. Check now. He has taken restricted view permission level 3 given directly. And if we want to see that what restricted view permission level 3 contains in it, we can check always that permission level on here, permission levels, and go on 3 and click on it and see what happens into permission level. See, these 4 options are ticked for this permission level. Okay, so I want to see this page. Okay, now how we can test this whole practice exercise? We log in as user 91 somewhere. I already have used all my browsers, so I will log out one of those and then log in once again. Select anyone. Sorry. Give me a minute, just I take a sip of my tea. Recording is working. It's already 57 minutes. And let me just take a little stop. I will stop recording and then we will start another recording file. I will mute the mic, stop the sharing, and just take a short break. And we'll come back after almost 5 minutes. And then we continue our exercise. We have given a special permission group, special permission level to our user number 91, and we want to log in as user number 91 and see what permissions he has. So after the break, stay with me. 5 minutes break almost.